This is the Fifth Estate, coming to you from the Fort Hall School of Government and Professor Mutahi. This Sunday, we will reveal Ruto's strategy to fix Gachagua. But first, we will give you a story. Once upon a time, there were two Chinese neighbors named Mr. Xi and Mr. Meng. Mr. Xi had two sons. One loved knowledge, and the other loved war. The first son was sent to college and was made a tutor in the king's court. The second son went to military school and the king made him a general. When Mr. Meng heard of the success of his neighbor's son, he decided to follow suit. He sent his first son to college. The boy became a genius. But his cleverness threatened the king, and so the king castrated him. Mr. Meng's second son was also sent to military school. He became a fierce fighter and a hero amongst his peers. But the king did not like that. He had both of his legs cut off. Both fathers did exactly the same thing, but with different results. And this is the story of Ruto and Gachagua. The two have used the same strategy against their bosses. Ruto's strategy made him president, but Gachagua's strategy has had him castrated.
Gachagua has used the same script that Ruto used against Uhuru. But like Mr. Meng in this Chinese story, Gachagua was castrated in October last year. Now the man is just firing blanks. And soon, he will have his two legs chopped off. But why do we say so? For starters, Ruto has given him the contempt card. He is not responding to Gachagua's provocations. And as Mzee Kibaki taught us, silence annoys even the devil. The more Ruto shows Gachagua the Madharau card, the more Gachagua gets annoyed. And this anger boils deep, resulting in very brilliant lies. Apart from giving Gachagua the contempt card, Ruto is creating other Kikuyu heroes. Have you wondered why he has not fired Justin Muturi? This man has even refused to attend cabinet meetings, as he told us this week. It is unlike Ruto to keep such a renegade in cabinet. And the question is, why? Here is the answer. Ruto is building Muturi as an alternative to Gachagua amongst the Kikuyus. And maybe Ruto and Justin Muturi are in this together. Who knows? If it does not make sense to the naked eye, then what you suspect is the naked truth. Muturi is the antidote to Gachagua. Period.
But there is a subplot here. There is this man without a beard, and it is alleged that he has no children. We cannot confirm this. His name is Ndindi Nyoro. Why has he become an important item in Gema politics? Is he another Ruto puzzle to the Gachagua problem? And because we do not discuss nondescript politicians, we will present him simply as a puzzle to be studied. Now to more important matters. For the avoidance of doubt, Kenya is not a colony of Kikuyus. Ruto is creating alternatives in Somalis, Luos, and Luya nations. And as Kikuyus are brooding in their political arrogance, IEBC will be reconstituted using Somalis, Luos, and Luyas. This way, the 12 million voters who are not Kikuyus will have a chance to govern. And as Nikita Khrushchev taught us, those who cast the vote do not matter. Those who count the votes create government. As the 6 million Kikuyu voters reject Ruto, Ruto has an opportunity to organize the other 12 million voters. But if they have never come together before, can Ruto organize the 12 million voters? Here is the answer. Man who says it cannot be done should not disrupt man doing it. It is already happening.
As Chinua Achebe taught us in his book, The Problem with Nigeria, the problem with Kikuyus is not the people. We should not profile them. If a Kikuyu hears that a Luo is getting money from a PhD, the Kikuyu will get a PhD. If they hear that Kalenjins are getting money from running, a Kikuyu will train to become a marathon runner like Kipchoge. The problem with Kikuyus is not the people. It is their leaders. If Ruto is the man with the money, ordinary Kikuyus will follow him. It is that simple. If Ruto has promised 1 million chapos a week in Nairobi, Kikuyus will deliver chapos like a nonsense, by day, by night. To them, impossible is nothing. And the man who says it cannot be done should not interrupt man doing it. It is that simple. Kikuyus in Nairobi can produce 1 million chapos a week. And so we ask, between Gachagua's rhetoric to Kikuyus and Kikuyus producing 1 million chapos a week, where will the 6 million Kikuyu voters fall? If the problem with Kikuyus is their leaders, Ruto is targeting their followers. He is giving them bottom-up chapo economy as Gachagua is selling bitterness to them. What will Kikuyus choose?